talking to V.E. Schwab at the Big Den of Geek Party, San Diego Comic-Con 2018. Now, I just heard you say you came from Paris?
I came from Paris, France last night, so it is the middle of the night my time right now, but I am doing well. I have eaten a lot of bananas and granola bars today.
So basically, I need to stop complaining about my East Coast U.S. flight.
Everyone that's here from New York is like, oh, it's 3 hours in advance, and I'm like, guys, it is 9 hours behind for me right now. So, but it's a blast. I never miss Comic-Con.
Now, I know that your books that you write deal with a lot of magical elements. So how does it kind of separate itself in your world as opposed to other similar novels and stories that are out there?
That's a really great question. I like to say that my books are like Harry Potter meets Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ooh.
So there's an elemental magic ability that's a lot more like Avatar, but Harry Potter in terms of the size and scope of the world and the slight remove from reality. It's set in multiple Londons, multiple versions of London. And the magic takes a different role in each one. So there's a version of London where magic is just thriving off the charts. There's a version of London where magic is being subjugated and kind of stifled. There's a version where it's been forgotten, and there's a version where it's consumed everything.
Wow, so you pretty much run the gamut of magic existing, kind of existing, not existing.
Exactly. I want to explore like what it does to a society or to people depending on their relationship with magic in the natural world.
Is that kind of the beauty thing about magic itself? Because you say magic, that definition kind of means something different for everybody in the storytelling realm, doesn't it?
Exactly. And I mean, in some of my world building, magic is God. It's the highest power in the entire world. In others, it's something to be harnessed, much like any other energy source. So, yeah.
For anybody that doesn't know about your novels, what's the best way to get started? How do we dive right in there?
Oh, it's hard. So I have 15 novels. But what I like to say is, if you're a fan of Harry Potter and Avatar, then you should start with Shades of Magic. If you're a fan of like Marvel and DC, you should start with Vicious. And if you're a fan of like Buffy and Sin City, you should start with The Monsters of Verity.
So we can find all this stuff on Amazon, I'm guessing.
All of them are available.
That's awesome. We'll definitely do that. V. Schwab, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Nice to meet you.